Tiffany was looking for some PR, public relations.
Discussion and possible action regarding to a contract for media consulting with Black Excellent Media LLC. We are looking in another directions as it relates to bringing someone different on.
Your job is to say y'all are just hating on her because she's this. Basically, you're gonna say the same shit Tiffany says. Everybody else stole. Why I can't steal too? Y'all only mad because I'm the youngest and I'm the blackest and I'm stealing. Y'all was fine when everybody else stole. No, we wasn't. We didn't like it then either, okay? Why are you like, it's my turn to steal? What kind of is that? Like, you're supposed to not steal. Not wait for your turn to steal. That's not how it works. Hey y'all, it's your girl J9 Eve. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, share the video, get into the comments and let me know what you think about this. If you see the smile on my face, it's because of what I just found. So I love digging back into the archive, okay, of Tiffany. Like when she first started out as the mayor, when, she instantly started cutting up. It happened pretty quick. It was like a week and a half in and the trustees knew it was trouble. It was a wrap for this, okay? But what I have found, I'm just digging around in the archives, looking for some gems. So in the beginning, Tiffany was looking for some PR, public relations. Somebody to, when the shit hit at the fan, to come in and talk to the media and, smooth things over, basically not, make her look as crazy as she may possibly be. So they were, looking to change it up from the one that was there before, the PR person who was there before. She found somebody, she felt like a company that just speaks to her Tiffany-ness. Okay. They named themselves Black Excellence. So of course it appealed to Tiffany since basically she wants credit for being black as a mayor. Like she had anything to do with the fact that happened to her. I'd say that was your mom and dad who made that happen, Tiffany, not you. Okay, so I don't know why you want us to celebrate something that you had nothing to do with making happen. Okay, your blackness is circumstantial. Okay, but the name of the company was, Black Excellence, so she's like, oh yeah, that speaks to me because I'm the first black mayor of Dolton. Okay, I'm the youngest, So we're going to listen in. The person at the company is going to, tell us why he thinks that, they should go with him as an option. And then we get to hear from the trustees what they think about this. So let's hear what he has to say. Now, I listened to some of this, but not him. I haven't heard what he's going to say. I heard them say the name of the business was Black Excellence. And I said, okay, yep, this is it. This is what we're going to react to. Okay.
B, discussion and possible action regarding resolution 21- related to a contract for media consulting with Black Excellent Media LLC. So, as you guys know, we had Sean Howard for our PR. Currently, he's no longer with us, and we are looking in another directions as it relates to bringing someone different on. I have Charles Thomas on here now. He's going to explain his company, and if y'all have any questions, by all means, please ask. Charles, you have the floor.
Yeah, ask.
Thank you, Mayor. Good evening, trustees. My name is Charles Thomas, representing Black Excellence Media. Now, we are very excited about your board considering our company to represent the village of Dolton in public relations and media. Now, Black Excellence was founded this year by my partner in this venture. Her name is Patricia Easley. We are both on-air experienced broadcasters in the Chicago area.
I could be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know how we're going to know if I'm wrong, but I think there's a reason why he's not on camera. I think that's a reason why the person who's speaking for the company right now isn't on camera. I think there's a reason. And I think the reason might be Caucasian. I think that's why, with his very Caucasian sounding voice, not to say that there is such a thing, just saying that there is such a thing. I'm saying he mentions who started the company, and it was a woman's name. And if I had to guess, that woman would clearly, because of the name of the company, it's a black lady. But the guy who's speaking on behalf of the company right now is sounding quite caucastaceous. Very caucastaceous. Caucastaceous. Oh my God, this is hilarious. People are funny.
Spent 45 years as a professional journalist, working the last 30 years as a reporter and political editor at ABC7 in Chicago. Now, we will provide ready and able spokespersons for the village on call whenever needed. But most important, we will work to develop a fresh narrative about the village of Dolton and all of the good things that are happening there. We will work closely.
Yeah, good luck finding those.
With the mayor and trustees. You will be our clients. We will work at your direction. We are not politicians. We are media professionals who will tell the story of what's happening in Dolton, not only to the people in Dolton, but also to the rest of the metropolitan area. I'm going to keep it brief. If there are any questions you have for me, please ask them.
It's actually funny when I think about it. I don't think they ever picked one because Dolton doesn't have PR, do they? Like, there's nobody who's speaking for Dolton. There's no, like, media spin person. There's just us in the news. So it makes you think that maybe they should have hired these people. Maybe they should have hired these people. But then again, that company would have had to quit because they would have been getting conflicting, instructions of what to spin. It would have been too much to keep track of. But still, clearly they needed something.
Okay. Board of Trustees, do y'all have any questions for
How y'all feel about it?
Mayor, if I could be recognized.
Sure. Go ahead, Trustee.
Okay. On this item, I'm not in agreement with moving forward this one at this time, and more related to cash flow. I think in our public works meeting, there was some concerns raised about the cash flow being able to pay for onboarding the 3 new customer service reps in there, as well as concerns mentioned around the bond and information that I have not been able to get, or I'm getting kind of piecemealed. Just has me concerned about cash flow. So at this time, I'm not in favor of moving forward. I think there was an effort with our previous consultant. Maybe things did not work out, but I think from a cash perspective, I want to reassess.
Some things didn't work out with the last one. And so she wants to replace them with a company called Black Excellence, being represented by somebody who sounds Caucasian and refuses to open his camera up. Open your camera next time, sir. Just some PR advice. Public relations advice. Open your camera next time when you want to be hired for something. Just saying.
Before moving forward with this consultant.
Yeah,
Okay. Anyone else?
I feel the same way. I do know that Chris stated at the Public Works meeting that we have to sort out some things and we're waiting for some income. So I'd like to wait prior to moving forward. Talk to Chris more.
Okay. Anyone else?
I would as well. Only reason why is because of the 3 part-timers that we are unable to hire in Public Works. And the Stacy did remind us there is a great need for these 3 people to be hired in Public Works.
Is there any other trustee or? Okay. For the record, for myself, I think we need PR, as you guys saw over the last several months being in office. We need a spokesperson for the village. That was already budgeted in the previous budget. So all I'm doing is replacing what it's missing now. So it's no new money. So that's why I was hoping the Board of Trustees will be in favor of this, because this is needed when something happens. You need someone to call on.
Yeah, except for the person you picked to do it, it's going to be somebody who you already done talked to and told the spin you want them to spin. Yeah, no, honey. That's called Tiffany reinforcements. Tiffany just tried to hire some reinforcements with a camera for some BuzzFeed. Okay? Yeah, nah, bro.
And as relates to everyone saying that we can't hire public work people, that's untrue. That also was budgeted and put in the budget. So I don't understand where you guys are getting your information. from, saying that we can't hire public works part-timers. That is listed on the village website, and we are in the process of hiring people to work in PW. So,
Mayor, can I be recognized?
sure, go ahead, Trustee.
We were told that in the meeting by Administrator Brown. So we were told that in the Public Works meeting that we will not be able to hire those three candidates for those positions.
Okay, so Trustee, there she is. Village Administrator Brown, go ahead.
I didn't say you would not be able to hire in those positions. I just said that we have to look at what Chris had indicated earlier about cash flow, and the mayor and I are looking at the hire list in general. And so the thing is that the mayor and I are sitting down looking at the hire list. So I didn't say you would not be able to. We have not even finalized looking at the hire list. I said that's what I said. Maybe it was a misunderstanding. It wasn't that you.
I don't know, the way she's Mojo Joe in it, you know, where you say the same thing but 6 or 7 different ways. It's making me feel like maybe she did say it. It's making me feel like that's what it's giving. It's giving that you lying. That's what it's giving, okay? It's giving that you trying to walk back with some shit that you said. That's what it's giving. But that's just me, and I'm an untrusting soul. So, you know, which is why I don't trust you.
You would not be able to hire. I said, I put together a to be hired list for the mayor, and we were sitting down working with that. And we'll take everything into consideration as it relates to some of the comments Chris had made to us concerning the cash flow. So that doesn't say that we won't be able to. The mayor and I are working with the hire list. And so
You see what I mean?
If the trustees feel that those positions should be brought up as a high priority, then we heard your.
This is how a bunch of people who get interrogated by the police end up telling on themselves. It's like the police will get quiet. They'll ask one question, they'll say one thing, and then they'll get real quiet. And then the perp will just start talking. And then the police officer won't respond to what the perp is saying, so the perp will keep talking. And then the police won't say anything else, and then the perp will start back talking again. And eventually it makes you look guilty as fuck. Basically, it's the moral of the story.
Your concern, and we will take that into consideration as we look at the hard list.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, thank you.
All right, thank you. Anyone else?
Could have just said, no, I ain't say that. I meant
Have to
this.
be recognized, Mayor.
Yeah, go
here
ahead,
we go.
Trustee Holmes.
Yeah, Holmes, what you got?
The pay, would it be the same or would it be less?
Yes, it's the exact same amount he was getting, Sean Howard. It's the same amount of time, same contract, same numbers. Nothing has changed. All I'm doing is replacing the person.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I do know Brother Thomas. I do know his work, working in the field. So I'm in support with it as long as we're not increasing anything and it's just the same, we're just replacing. I'd rather move forward with it.
All right, thank you, Trustee. Anyone else?
Always these times where Tiffany seems like she's real calm and, you know, trying to sound reasonable because she wants something. This is when Tiffany acts like this, is when she wants something. So she tries to maintain a coolness about her. Okay. These people that she picks are definitely meant to spin, basically to make it seem like everything she does is great. Okay. Like when you title your company Black Excellence, you're definitely not going to come in. Just think about it like this. If the company is called Black Excellence and your job is to, like, your company's whole basis is to come in and basically represent the village, speak on behalf of the village, spin everything in a positive way. It's PR, it's public relations. You're not going to come in and tell shitty news, right? So, and you've named your company Black Excellence and the mayor is the first Black mayor, is definitely not given that you're going to come in and be honest, okay? It's given you're going to come in and spin, which means every time the mayor does something shitty, your job is to say that it's all y'all's fault, everybody else's fault. Y'all are just hating on her because she's this. You're just going to basically make everything, basically you're going to say the same shit that Tiffany says. Y'all just hating on me, okay? Everybody else stole. Why I can't steal too? Y'all only mad because I'm the youngest and I'm the blackest and I'm stealing. Y'all was fine when everybody else stole. Like, oh my God, no, we wasn't. We didn't like it then either, okay? Why are you like, it's my turn to steal? What kind of shit is that? Like, you're supposed to not steal. not wait for your turn to steal, bitch. That's not how it works.
Okay, so I heard from three people, or four. So trustee Norwood, House, and Brown said no for moving forward. Holmes said yes for moving forward. Trustee Belcher
Oh my
and
God.
trustee Steves.
Are you gonna let
Mayor,
her
you
do a
want me
roll
to just
call?
do the roll on that?
Yeah,
Oh
thank
yeah,
you.
sure. Go ahead.
What the hell?
Okay, so trustee,
Tiffany over here trying to do a head count in her head, like, okay, you said no. I think I had 3 yeses. What did who was that? Who was the person we missed? What did they say? It's like do the roll calls. What the clerk is for. Oh my God, it's like she forgot her job already.
Steve,
No.
trustee Norwood,
No.
trustee Belcher,
No.
trustee Holmes,
Hello, Belcher. No, bitch. Okay, you gonna have to spin this shit all on your own. Okay.
yes,
Yes.
trustee Brown,
No.
Nah,
and
bro.
trustee House.
No.
That's a negative.
The item failed.
Oh, Tiffany. Sad face. So you're not gonna be able to hire this place called Black Excellence being represented by a Caucasian male. I mean, that was a weird reach you did. That was weird. That was strange. Even for you. That was weird. I don't know what you were thinking with that one. That was that was a little bit what one might call extra of you, okay? So Tiffany was early on. This is 3 years ago. This is like early on when she was the mayor. So she wanted to get a PR, or she needed a new PR person. I guess the last one just wasn't doing a good job of basically lying for them, or lying for whoever the previous mayor was. They wasn't doing a good job. So she wanted to hire a new one, okay, called Black Excellence. You know what's so crazy too, what I noticed? Looking back at the Village of Dolton, like the live streams from the meetings and stuff from before Tiffany was the mayor, there was way more Caucasianness going on. It's weird. It's like, did the village turn black? Because now all I see is black folks. Like, the meetings are like 98% black people. It'll be like 3 white folks in the building. But when you look at the old ones, it was like 98% white, or Caucasians, if you will. So I'm like, is that representative of the village, or is that just representative of the meetings? Like, basically, where did all the Caucasity go? Like, what happened? What happened? I was just curious. If you know anything about this, let me know in the comments. I don't know. I haven't done a history, like a history search or whatever on the village. So I don't know. Okay. Y'all behave. All right. Y'all behave. If you behave, you won't have to hire somebody to spin all your bullshit for you. Just some advice from mama to you. Mama love you. Yes, she do. Ooh. Peace.